All right. Since you say that you receive the spirit of truth basically because you don't really do anything because it's a gift. I mean, it is a gift, but you still have to do something. And so this is what your Messiah, Yeshua, or that's his name, tells you about how you receive the spirit of truth. So John 14, 15 through 17. Like this is what I put in the post, right? You got to read this. If you don't read this, then you're not going to receive the spirit of truth. If ye love me, keep my commandments. So what commandments was Yeshua preaching? Because he did come to preach some righteousness. You learn this even in Deuteronomy 18 about what was desired at Horeb. There was going to be this capital prophet, which was going to give them everything that they desired at Horeb. And then you have how in Isaiah 42, it says, Jehovah is well pleased for his righteousness' sake. He will magnify the law and make it honorable. So there's some law that this Messiah, right, Yeshua, he's going to be preaching about. He's going to magnify parts of it and then make parts of it more honorable again. And so what did this look like? It looked like he magnified certain things like don't commit adultery, right? But whosoever looks at a woman with lust has committed adultery already. And like you see with many other things. Um, and so then what he made honorable is, well, there's nothing honorable about the sacrificial law, so he removed that and instead replaced that with the royal law. Right, the sacrificial law went from the sacrificial law to the royal law, because no longer do you kill and um and sacrifice or whatever for sins, but instead you rebuke for sins, right? Because that's the law of sin and death about killing and stuff. That's taken out of the way, but you still have a law, right? The law of the spirits, right? That allows you to have the spirits. It's these 10 commandments. So if you love me, keep my commandments, and I'll pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever, even the Spirit of truth. So if you keep the commandments, he's going to pray the Father so that you receive the second Spirit, right? The Spirit of truth, because you already have the Spirit of grace, the conviction in your heart to keep the 10 commandments. And so you continue reading this verse, and what does it say? Even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive. Why cannot? Why can the world not receive the Spirit of truth? It's because they don't keep the 10 commandments, because they're all doing Christmas and Easter, because they're all calling on the name of Baal, Jesus. And this is what you don't realize. The whole world cannot receive the Spirit of truth because they aren't obedient to God. Because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him. But ye know him, for he dwelleth with you and shall be in you. So he's only talking to those people that are keeping the 10 commandments. Those are the only people that will receive the Spirit of truth. And so you can't use Romans 14 to say that, oh, it's okay if people do these traditions that are breaking God's commandments, because this is exactly what Yeshua was rebuking in Mark 7 and Matthew, I think it's 15. Right, because you are using Romans 14, verse 5. One man esteemeth one day above another, another esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. So does that mean that it's okay to esteem one day for Buddha and to esteem another day for Satan? Obviously not. Like, you can't worship other gods, period. If the day isn't about worshiping another god, then it's fine. But if the day is about worshiping another god, Christmas, Easter, Halloween, Valentine's Day, all these things, right? If it's about covetousness, it's about breaking the 10 commandments, then you can't do it. Like, there's no buts about it, and you're trying to put a but in there.